everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is day 1 and day 2 of our New Zealand road trip adventure, starting from Christchurch, then Lake Tekapo, and finally Mount Cook. We've been dreaming about this trip for months, and today it finally begins. Our journey starts early in the morning at Sydney Airport. The flight from Sydney to Christchurch takes just about 3 hours, so it's pretty quick. As we got closer to landing, I looked out the window, and wow, mountains everywhere. New Zealand looks so green from above, completely different from Australia, which usually looks more dry and brown. It's like flying into a world of fresh green carpets and snowy peaks. We landed around 1:30 p.m., grabbed our luggage, and walked out of the airport. The campervan rental company was only about 2-3 minutes away. Super convenient. We booked a 6-berth Apollo Eurocamper, big enough for 6 people, though we think 4 is perfect. Before we could drive off, we had to do some paperwork and a short training. They showed us how to connect the power cable, how to dump the wastewater, refill fresh water, and how to manage the toilet. It took nearly 1 hour, but it's actually quite interesting. Feels like learning to operate a mini house on wheels. While waiting, we saw a shelf full of leftover food from previous travelers. People leave behind extra pasta, sauces, salt, even coffee, and anyone can take it for free. So yeah, kind of like free shopping before the trip. By the time we finished the pickup, it was around 3:30 p.m. Before heading toward Tekapo, we stopped by a supermarket, I think it was Countdown or New World, to buy groceries. We stocked up on essentials, eggs, bread, instant noodles, fruit, milk, and of course some snacks. Also bought chicken and beef for BBQ dinners because some of the campsites don't have shops nearby. We packed the fridge full, checked our route, and started the drive toward Lake Tekapo, which is about 3 hours from Christchurch. The sun was setting around 7 p.m. and the sky turned golden orange. It was absolutely gorgeous. I was excited watching the landscape change from farmland to mountain views. We finally reached Tekapo around 8 p.m. It was already dark and cold. We set up quickly, then had a simple dinner. Instant noodles and BBQ chicken we bought from Woolworths. We were chatting with other travelers, some from Germany, some from Japan, and everyone was friendly. After that, we just relaxed inside our camper. It felt so cozy, like camping, but with your own bedroom and kitchen. We fell asleep early because we were so tired from the travel day. The next morning, we opened the curtain and just went, wow. Outside was Lake Tekapo, blue like a painting, with snowy mountains in the background. We made breakfast, scrambled eggs, toast, and coffee, while enjoying the view right from our window. Just 5 minutes from our campsite is the Church of the Good Shepherd, one of the most famous spots in New Zealand. It's a small stone church right on the edge of the lake, and every tourist comes here for photos. We brought the drone, and from above, the view was insane. You can see the church, the blue lake, the mountains. It's like a postcard come to life. After leaving Tekapo, we headed toward Mount Cook. The road between Tekapo and Mount Cook is one of the most scenic in the country. We made a stop at Lake Pukaki about 40 minutes away. The visitor center there has a nice viewing deck, local honey and salmon products, and some cool souvenirs. Lake Pukaki has that bright turquoise color because it's fed by glacial water. The fine rock particles from melting ice reflect the blue light. That's why it looks so special and different from normal lakes. About 10 minutes after Lake Pukaki, we reached High Country Salmon Farm, one of our favorite lunch stops. It's great for families because kids can feed the fish and ducks. The view is peaceful. You're surrounded by water and mountains. So wet. I saw a lot of fish came up. has a sprinkle lot.
I took another one. One, two, three.
We ordered a bunch of things to try: salmon sashimi, sushi, soft shell crab burger, and seafood soup with bread. Everything was fresh and so delicious. Definitely a place I recommend if you're driving this route.
Very creamy. Want off? No.
The fish.
Don't touch like that.
Next to the restaurant, we bought some smoked salmon to take away and looked around the souvenir shop. They even sold funny sushi socks.
Tomorrow morning, we eat with bread, okay? That's why a sandwich.
Mama, look.
Owen boy did what?
These are all made out of socks.
The sauce.
Fake sushi.
ไหนลูกดิ
From there, the drive to Mount Cook took about 1 hour. We stopped at Peter's Lookout, a famous viewpoint where you see the lake stretching out to the base of the mountain. It's honestly one of the most photogenic spots in New Zealand. There's a sign showing how the lake has changed since 1949. Back then, the water level was much lower, and today it's over 3 times higher. All of this water comes from melting glaciers, a reminder of how the world is changing year by year. Very long line, then I have to go to inside.
Owen say I just want to use my toilet.
Someone come out. This way.
We finally arrived at Whitehorse Hill Campground around 2 p.m. This site is run by the Department of Conservation, and you can book online before you arrive. It's a non-powered site, but the location is amazing. You sleep right under the mountains. Our plan was to walk the Hooker Valley Track, which normally takes 2 hours in and 2 hours out. But that day, part of the track was closed for construction, so we could only walk for about 1 hour each way. Still, it was totally worth it. You walk over suspension bridges, past streams of melting ice, and get incredible views of Mount Cook in the distance. The wind was strong and cold, but the air felt so pure.
Hold on. I'm not going to throw away. Take a photo for me.
Yeah.
When we got back to the motorhome, the temperature was around 0 degrees. So for dinner, my mom made chicken congee. Warm, comforting, and perfect for the freezing night. We ate inside the camper, hearing the wind blowing outside and watching the clouds move around the mountain. After dinner, we took a short walk outside. The sky was so clear you could see millions of stars. It's one of the best stargazing spots in the world, and you really feel tiny under that giant sky. So that's our day 1 and day 2 of the New Zealand road trip. From the green fields of Christchurch to the glacial lakes of Tekapo and Mount Cook, it's been an amazing start to our journey. In day 3, we head to Wanaka and then on to Queenstown, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share it with your friends. And maybe tell us which spot you'd most like to visit in New Zealand.
yeah, yeah, yeah,